Similar to numerous of the aviary birds I had in the early days, this species first came to me as a rescue from a mistreated house pet. Meet Lucky, the male green lineolated parakeet. He first came to me in December of 2016, just a few months after I built my first aviary. Lineolated parakeets are a small, docile species of parakeet, originating from the north of South America and Central America. They worked exceptionally well in my mixed finch aviary. And of course for Lucky, he was on his own for many years before coming here, and he was the first of his kind in my aviary. So because of his loneliness for many years, he very quickly bonded to another couple of birds, and that was a pair of Java sparrows. He was really friendly with them and even used to roost in the same nest box with them overnight. However, I always felt Lucky really needed a companion of his own species, because in the wild they're found of flocks of maybe just several birds to 100 birds, so they need that social aspect to their lives. I spent a while searching for the correct partner for him, and eventually I came across a female. This female was a really poorly mistreated bird. It was kept in the back of a pet shop in a small cage. She had several toes missing, therefore the owners of the pet shop decided they didn't want to put her on general view for the public. So eventually I did manage to convince them to sell her to me, and she came to join my aviary and Lucky, making them from two very lonely birds to their best of friends. Thankfully, with plenty of exercise, sun, baths, fruit and veg, she made an exceptional recovery. And whilst of course her toes never grew back, you would never have been able to tell just how poorly treated she was for many years of her life prior to coming to OC Aviary. They were a very friendly and docile couple, always sitting on the top perch of the aviary just watching the world go by as the finches zipped around past them. Although the pair never did breed themselves, probably because of their age and their mistreatment earlier in their lives, they did attempt to assist a pair of Java sparrows with their chicks. Occasionally I would find the female lineolated parakeet in the nest box with one of the Java sparrows attempting to incubate their eggs, although I don't think the Javas took particularly too kind to this. They were honestly a wonderful pair of birds, and in 2020 they did both sadly die of old age. I'll never forget the pair of them. They were a great addition to my aviary. They were absolutely no trouble whatsoever, and they're something that I'm sure at some point in the future I will end up with again. And there's something that I'd recommend everybody: if you've got a mixed finch aviary and you fancy adding a parakeet, lineolated might just be the one for you.